State Farm made its case for an emergency rate hike. The company claims it's necessary after the recent wildfires drained its assets. Attorneys for State Farm also argue the company's viability is critical for all insurance companies in California. Here's Fox 11's Susan Hirasuna.
That's how State Farm's commercials describe the company.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
But if the insurance company remains there for its customers, State Farm needs to raise rates. After the wildfires, State Farm paid out $1 billion in claims. The company asked the State Department of Insurance to allow for the emergency rate hike to ensure its financial viability.
An interim rate is fundamentally fair, adequate, and reasonable as a response to one of the largest wildfire catastrophes in California history, and is in the interest of justice because it will help prevent a ratings downgrade that would negatively impact hundreds of thousands of California homeowners.
State Farm raised rates in March of 2024 and applied to raise rates again in June. The company calls its current request an emergency and would refund money to its customers if the request is ultimately overturned by the insurance department. But Consumer Watchdog, a nonprofit consumer rights advocacy, claims State Farm paid its parent company $3 billion in what's called reinsurance, calling that just a way to pad the corporate balance sheet.
There's a limited question before the court. Has State Farm met its burden to justify an emergency interim rate increase? The answer, based on the facts and the law, must be no.
But in a time when insurance companies are leaving California, State Farm argues the company must stay solvent. And the Department of Insurance wants to increase the number of insurance companies for homeowners, not lose another.
We're not here to dispute State Farm's importance in California. It's the largest insurer, and we all know that. But with that said, all of those concerns, while very, very real, are outside this hearing room today.
State Farm's original ask was for a 22% rate hike. The company reduced that to a 17% hike for homeowners. Okay.